Okay, so you're alone. And you're like, oh, how do I stop feeling so much pain? I don't have an answer. It's like, oh, everyone has answers and they tell it to you. And you're like, no, that doesn't sound right. Like, time, space, time, healing, the process, y'all. It's just, oh, there's no shortcut. And I'm so sorry. I talked about therapy before in other videos. But like having a dynamic with another person where I wasn't trying to meet their needs, holy shit, what a revelation. That was very different for me. And I can't recommend it enough. Obviously you have to find like the right person. I was very lucky. Self-belief. It's very lucky I found the right person. I've talked in other videos about how we have beliefs that we use to explain our experience in the world. When I was in a darker place, when I was in so much pain and anguish, I had a different set of beliefs. And now I have a set of beliefs where I can be by myself, not watching The Witcher on repeat so that I can tolerate existence. And honestly though, that was, let's see, The Witcher was like December. So I was, my ex was with me and then he left and it was all like hot mess. And so that was December. And then I watched The Witcher for 2 weeks while I recovered from surgery. And then in March, so 4 months later, my experience of being by myself was very different. I know 4 months sounds like a long time, but like when you grown, time, our perception of time is very different. And so it seems like in advance, 4 months is so long, but like when you look back, you think, oh man, 4 months was like so close. It just happened. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I can't believe it's August. Anyway, I forgot the point of this video. I'm having a cocktail and I'm having a great time. So, like, just kind of an FYI, I throw my own parties. I have a baller playlist, a lot of which I cribbed from my favorite DJ. He is my dance DJ here in the city that I live in. He's amazing. But anyway, I put on music and have a cocktail and like get my groove on, and it's awesome. When I think of the life that I'm living now compared to before, when I was with my abusive ex, like I was not happy. I wasn't doing really a lot of anything that I liked. Now I get to do exactly what I want. Obviously when you're in a relationship, you need to make adaptations so that both parties are felt and feel heard and their needs are being respected and acknowledged. But guys, OMG. He was a never-ending like abyss of need. It never ended. Like he just, looking back, I'm like, man, that motherfucker like couldn't meet any of his own needs. He did tell me in text like, oh, I'm happy now, and I'm like, okay, good for you. But like, do I think that's accurate? Like maybe not. And that's fine. I'm not worried about that right now. I'm worried about me. Am I enjoying myself? Am I happy? Am I doing what I want? Am I having a wonderful life experience? Am I meeting my own values? Am I in integrity with who I believe myself to be? Like, yeah. We're so hard on ourselves. We're like, why? Why am I not doing this right? Like, I got so much work to do myself, and I gotta like do y'all. I mean, yes, the work, the shadow work, like all that's important. But like, let's take a moment to acknowledge like areas in which we are kicking ass. There's something that you do that you should be proud of, and for some reason you're not owning it. Like, fucking own that shit. And whatever it is. Oh, life's too short, y'all. Life is too short. Like, let's embrace where we're doing great, because it's so easy to get sucked into the negative self-talk and that we should and that we shouldn't and blah, 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 blah. Like, I will say one thing that I've noticed. So before I started like really exploring and learning and whatever, you know, I was living really self-consciously, and I would just kind of like do things and I'd be aware of why, and then I was like, oh no, I'm doing this stuff, and then I would deep dive and be really thinking a lot. And now I'm back to kind of just experiencing life, but not in an unself-aware way. You know, in a way that is in the flow. So it kind of looks like when I was not self-aware, but truly, you know, I've got like an awareness foundation because I've thought really hard and I did stuff and whatever. And so hopefully we all reach a point where we're just living and experiencing and accepting and acknowledging and like maybe tweaking and course correcting, you know, like nobody's perfect. I always look at people who are telling other people how to live, charging money for it. I'm like, how are you so sure? I don't fucking know. You know, we're all trying our best. We're all trying. And we're at where we're at. And like, what is the point of beating ourselves up? We're not being perfect. Progress, not perfection. Growth learning mindset, not good bad. Anyway, hope you all are having a great night. And I'll talk to you next time.